attack the glass, rebounding. So that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Brooks is out there with Clark, and it's Jackson at the ball spot. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
And it's Clark with the jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Booker against Brooks. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And the three off target.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Bain. From the arc. It's Morant in the corner. Bridges with the steal. The Suns shooting their first free throw tonight.
First team foul.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Paul looking around. Here's Ayton. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse. How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Crowder sets a screen for Booker. No good with the triple. For Memphis, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And Ayton throws it down.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Bridges against Morant. Clark with a wide-open look. And the 3 off target. The Suns leading. Paul right side. Ayton inside. He's against Clark. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Jackson a screen on Bridges. Morant passes to Brooks. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. And the wide open shot from Paul buries the long-range jumper.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well-equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. Just 4 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Booker, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Paul kicks to Ayton. 1:02 left in the first quarter.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Now here's Morant. Clark for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Clark's got 5 points so far.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Fades. They grab their own miss. And Ayton stays with it.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Morant passes to Jackson. Morant against Bridges. And that one's good. Morant. 6 points for him.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Booker. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
And here's Morant. Clark for 3. Can't hit that one. DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for Phoenix. He made it.
Please give a big round of applause for your first
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Saric and Johnson are on the block. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Lee in at the small forward.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Saric in the corner. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Green kicks to Jones. Launches a 3. Here's Adams. An easy 2 points on the layup. Adams has got his first 2 points.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Adams. Good work there as it goes. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Suns getting the bucket. Jones, no one around him. Hits the 3-point bomb. Jones has got 5 points so far.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Payne. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The pass to Aldama. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Here's Aldama. Wide open. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Now, here's Shamet. Tight defense on him. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Here's Eldama. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Conchar. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Conchar's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies.
2 minutes.
Sharge outside. Shamet. Off the left rim and out.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Booker from the arc. Green with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Now, here's Bridges. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. And the Suns lead by 1. Memphis has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Passes it to Conchar. On the wing, Green. Defended by Bridges. Here's Conchar. From outside, off the mark. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker with it. Now Green defending.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Jones. Adams trying to free himself up. Jones, no luck. Suns have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Ball outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. For 3, Booker. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball with it. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Booker looking around. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson finds Morant. For the 3. It's good from long range. Morant's got 9 points.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from these.
Booker the pass to Bridges. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 3.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
They get it back. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Booker in the corner. Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Brooks against Booker. Fires the three. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Now Morant. He's got 9. Clark outside. Morant passes to Clark. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Morant with the steal. There's Jackson with the 3. The offensive rebound. Phoenix leading by 3. Paul dishes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Ayton inside. Guarded by Jackson.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Morant against Bridges. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Brooks. And stolen by Booker.
And thought that pass is going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Enjoy every moment you get to watch Chris Paul. We might never see a point guard like him again.
Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Paul kicks to Bridges. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Back to Adams. It's stolen by Sharks. Phoenix leading by 7. Charge a screen on Jones. Here's Payne in the corner. Shamet with it. Shoots over Adams. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Jones the pass to Green. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Shamet laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Shamet's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Bridges, 6 to shoot, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Suns. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside, Bain. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Morant, that's for 2. On its way from Clark for 2. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Suns shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Pass to Booker. The fadeaway drills the three-pointer. And it's a 12-point Phoenix lead.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You've got to at least show a little heart out here.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Left side, Bain. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
That one goes in
the paint. Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside for Jackson. Back to Clark. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Morant.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
And so he hits both. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant right side. Here's Clark. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Kept alive. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
2 minutes remaining.
The pass to Jackson. Clark kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Bridges inside.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Now we could feel that one all the way over here. Morant dishes to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Second chance effort. And Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
And this is who Ja Morant is. He just doesn't quit, really getting after it on the glass.
Ball against Morant. The shot's good from Paul. And the Suns lead by 14.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Suns.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Morant with it. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A confident win and one where they clearly... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, that's Edwards on both ends. First the D with the steal, then he's able to finish off the break solo.
Paul finds Bridges. Outside Booker. To the middle. Pass to Aiden. Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark. And just about a minute into this first quarter.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Here's Paul. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Russell to pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. 5 on the clock.
Defensively, Aiden's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball.
Bridges passes to Booker. Bridges against McDaniels. Back to Booker. Here's Bridges. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Gobert, that's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Now here's Paul. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Paul's ball handling skills are insane, off the charts. Amazing at snaking through and making the defense look bad.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Russell against Crowder.
2 minutes.
Stay there.
Left side McDaniels. Towns for 3. Drains the triple.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's Aiden. Up top, Paul. Pass to Crowder. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Minute 32 left in the opening quarter. Here's Bridges. Oh, a special move before that shot.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Crowder right side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
So he gets them both.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's McDaniels. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. Here's Edwards. They trail by 3. Crosses over. Can't get the layup.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. Booker, good.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Outside for Russell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Chris Paul. The first free throw is good.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
The Suns have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Crowder, a screen on Russell. Here's Paul. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Gobert. Off with the layup. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Suns ahead. Up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Now here's Booker. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Pass to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. The fadeaway. Drops in the 3. Booker's got 6.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
And Paul gets it to go.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, BA. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special. Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Booker can't get it to go.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
Towns finds Russell. Outside Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Russell against Booker. Crowder, a screen on Russell. On the wing, Crowder fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Edwards.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him. Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
A minute 42 left in the first half. The shot by Russell, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. It's Bridges on the wing. Launches a 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That's good from Bridges. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Outside Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Out to Bridges. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Šarić checks in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Shamet, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Payne. Outside Johnson. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And it's Russell on the drive. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Payne. Down low. Here's Šarić. Nifty move.
I like the way Dario Šarić plays so hard down low when he gets inside. Really good at drawing fouls because he's physical and aggressive.
And both free throws good for Šarić.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And that concludes the first half.
The Timberwolves 23.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for Minnesota, The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Edwards comes with a double team. To the paint. Here's Shamet. And a missed layup.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Pass to Towns. Let's go with a 3. And he can't get that one. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Edwards against Payne. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. And the basket by Towns. Towns has got 5 now.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. But that fella's got some big feet, too.
And Saric throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
17 foul.
Stolen by Ayton. Right side, Paul. The 3, Booker. The shot off that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Russell into the lane. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Gobert inside. He's covered by Ayton. Gobert, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul so far. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Crowder, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Crowder. Now here's Ayton. McDaniels covering. And stolen by Gobert. Towns against Paul. Towns gets the bucket. 7 points in the game.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Now Russell. Ooh, Ayton with the block. McDaniels. Yes, it's good.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Out to Bridges. Launches it. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the 3-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. Russell into the lane, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul passes to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Back to Crowder. From the arc. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Crowder's got 6 here in the quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Russell, that's good.
Guys, you can just about count on it. If you score on Russell, you better believe he's looking to come right back at you.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Towns for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Minnesota has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Gobert, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 16 points for him.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
The 3 from Russell. The Suns clear it. Aiden's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bridges, left side. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Tipped away. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They're feeling great. A 21-point.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Russell. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Edwards to the middle. Here's Bridges. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Bridges has got 20 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Bridges. Prince has checked in for McDaniels. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Now here's Booker. On the wing, Crowder lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The Suns on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Bridges. Another one falls for Phoenix.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Prince with the bucket.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Booker against Edwards. Crowder, a screen on Edwards. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Lots of room. Misses off the left iron.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
First one falls for him.
Anthony Edwards.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Booker, and here are the Suns. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Towns, takes it inside, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Towns is especially dangerous when he's cutting to the rim like this. Really good mobility for a big guy.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Crowder. The 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Paul. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Inside, here's Ayton. Now here's Crowder. Back to Ayton. And he banks in the layup.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Chris Paul.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
Here's Prince. Tipped. Crowder with a steal. Paul with it. Towns covering. Pass to Crowder. Paul against Towns. Now Ayton. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. .24 seconds left in the 4th quarter here.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Fades. Misses there. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most
with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard. McDaniels dishes to Edwards.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Inside. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Morant.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
It's stolen by Adams. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Russell. Brooks, the pass to Morant. The shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And Edwards drops them both. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Shoots it. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well. You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
All free throws good from Morant. Here is Russell. Driving to the basket. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Jackson kicks to Adams. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Morant against Russell. Pass to Adams. On the wing, Bane. Over Edwards.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Adams' shot is good.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates, really, really strong.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
When he comes in there with that tomahawk, that's just too much force. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Clock at 6. To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. Russell dishes to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Driving in, and the basket is good. And here's Morant. 1:58 left to play here in the first. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Here's Russell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
And so Russell hits them both. Here's Morant. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, outside for Jackson. Outside, Bane. Left side, Adams. 5 on the clock. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Brooks with it. Now guarded by Towns. Nice shot by Brooks.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And it's Russell with that extra effort.
You know, to me, it's huge when D'Angelo gets to the glass. This guy has the ability to use his athleticism to his advantage.
Brooks kicks to Adams. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Adams has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Russell against Morant. Gobert with the block. They recover it. Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. Good on the bucket.
What a gamer this guy is. D'Angelo Russell relishing the opportunity to play through contact.
Just 3 on the clock. And the rejection by Jackson. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Morant. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Russell passes to Gobert. And he banks in the layup. Gobert's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Clark dishes to Jones. Pass to Aldama. Shoots the 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
And that one's good. Russell.
Okay, D'Angelo Russell mixing in a little interior work, not bashful.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 3. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Towns, the pass to Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And this is what D'Angelo Russell does out here, right? He's a dynamic scorer who doesn't lack for confidence.
Over to the left wing. Jones against Russell. Bain kicks to Brooks. And it's off from 3-point range. Right side, Russell. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Jones for 3. And another miss by Memphis. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Edwards. target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bain passes to Aldama. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Out to Brooks. Stolen by McDaniels. Right side, Russell. McDaniels passes to Russell. Gobert with it. The kick out to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Outside Jackson. They need this. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night. Edwards finds Gobert.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Jones, the pass to Green. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Clark, and he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Russell finds Edwards. Out to Russell. Fires from deep. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 9. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. And slam dunk by Gobert.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Left side, Jones. Clark with a wide open look. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
With the score, the Grizzlies 25, the Timberwolves 36.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Towns, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 6.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Morant kicks to Jackson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And here's Edwards from the arc. The putback, and it's Towns on the follow. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Dominant on the boards. Karl Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
Out to Brooks. Jacks up a three. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Russell. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting the ball at 42%. There's the pass to Adams. In the corner, it's Payne. And Memphis with another turnover here. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Russell. And the rejection by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
Morant passes to Bane. Can they get it? And Morant throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Gobert. That shot off. Adams, some nice D. Morant scanning the floor. Plays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 6 points.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Towns kicks to Russell. Morant with the steal. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Jackson a screen on Russell. And it's Brooks in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's Edwards on the assist by Gobert. 12 points for him.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Watch him.
Jackson with the screen. Bane passes to Morant. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Russell kicks to Gobert. Here's the dish to McDaniels. Outside Russell. Back to McDaniel. Out to Russell. Gobert with a screen on Morant. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Morant passes to Adams. Going inside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Puts it up from 15. Tips it. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Adams finds Brooks. Payne for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Out left to the wing. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And finished off by Gobert.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Here is Russell. He's got 16. Outside, Towns. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Grizzlies trail by 12 on the court for Minnesota. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Out to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brooks. The shot that time, not on target. And Minnesota now the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Count the basket.
Boy, you can see the work Karl Anthony Towns put in on that handle. That was special.
Outside Jackson. Morant outside. And he drives in. It's hauled in by Edwards.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And it's Morant with the rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Here's Jackson. In the corner, it's Bane. He had a nice open look right there. Bane's got his first basket.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
McDaniels passes to Russell. He kicks it to Gobert. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside, Bane. Pass to Brooks. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Timberwolves leading by 12. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Back to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
This, to me, is an improving aspect of D'Angelo Russell's game. Reading the pick and roll. Nicely done.
Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Jackson in the corner. Adams trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside Russell from deep. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. Fires the 3. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota leading by 16. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bane. Edwards, that's good.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And another miss by Memphis.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Russell, no luck. The Grizzlies shooting 40% from the field. Jackson kicks to Morant. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And stolen by Russell.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Pass to Brooks. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Bane with it. Picked up by Edwards. Edwards against Bane. There's Jackson with the 3. Morant dishes to Jackson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 22 is their biggest lead. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
I tell you, you've got to try to prevent D'Angelo Russell from getting into the lane, because when he gets there, you are in trouble.
And so Russell hits them both. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Morant. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team.
through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Morant with the bucket.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Pass to Paul. Beyond the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And it's Morant missing.
He'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And here are the Grizzlies. Pass to Bane. The three hits the trifecta.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Clark, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Bridges. Outside Paul. Fires from deep. Got a piece of it. Bridges, right side. And the Suns get another three.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Morant, the pass to Clark. Morant drawing the double team. Clark finds Jackson. Back to Clark. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Give that one to Jay Crowder. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. And Clark with a block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. A minute 58 left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Booker. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Paul with a steal. Phoenix calls timeout. We've got a minute 48 left to play in the first. Booker, the pass to Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Bridges has got his second basket on the night.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Here's Bane. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Clark. No one near him. And he connects with a jumper.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
That one falls. Paul's got 5.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Paul against Bane. Here's the 3. The rebound by Devin Booker. Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Paul passes to Ayton. Can't hit that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Pass to Clark. Back to Bane. Down low. And it's Morant missing. For Phoenix, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Bridges. And here's Ayton. Brooks with the rebound.
You'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
With with the crossover, and it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the jam!
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Now here's Booker. The kick out to Paul, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Suns ahead, up by.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies. Good dance.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
And so in the game for the Suns, Johnson and Šarić at the 4 and the 5. Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Lee in at the small forward position. Here's Lee. Pass to Payne. Now Šarić. And the layup is good off the glass.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Adams with a screen on Payne. Jones from outside. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Aldama. Off the mark there with a 3. The Suns leading. Lee on the wing. Green covering. Pass to Shamet. Here's Šarić. Back to Shamet. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Johnson. From downtown. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there. After taking Cam Johnson 10th in the 2019 draft, the Timberwolves promptly sent him and Šarić to the Suns in exchange for Jarrett Culver.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Shamet. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Payne. Pass to Šarić. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Aldama. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. From deep. Adams, the pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Payne. Here's Lee. And the Suns get another 3.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's Jones. Outside, Green. Pass to Conchar. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the long J. Conchar's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Shamet. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score. He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And Šarić throws it down.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Šarić gets to the rim.
Over to the left wing. Stripped it away. And they're running. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And that one's good. Green.
You don't see it very much, but Green creating some space for himself to finish that one off.
Here's Shamet. Left side, Johnson. Pass to Shaman. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Šarić for 3. Aldama grabs the board. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Here's Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Shamet. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Konchar. This one for 3. Outside Jones. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he hits both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Payne finds Morant. And there's the drive.
That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Crowder with a screen. For 3, Booker. He drops it from range. Booker's got 6. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s, to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Here's Paul. He's got 5. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He's got 7.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels. What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Now here's Paul. He's got 7. It's Bridges on the wing, guarded by Bane. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Bridges passes to Paul. Count it. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about. Didn't have to lean, not a defender on him, but he looked very much in rhythm doing it.
Clark outside. Back to Morant. And stolen by Bridges. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Well, the energy from Bridges really helping out to help him collect those points.
Pass to Bane. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. To stop the run. It's hauled in by the Suns. It's a 5-point game. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Bridges passes to Paul. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Now here's Bain. Poke loose. Paul with a steal. Bridges passes to Crowder. And Clark with a block. Now here's Bain. Outside Morant. Pass to Clark. Jacks up a 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Memphis trailing here. Bain, the pass to Brooks. Clark right side. Outside for Brooks. Here's Morant driving in. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Paul. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, you know CP3 can get others involved, but when he wants to score, he can do that too.
Clark right side. Crowder with a steal. Booker against Brooks. It's Booker on the wing. 1 second left. And Ayton with the stuff.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top. They're up by 8. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Johnson and Saric at the 4 and the 5. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Lee in at the 3. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Outside, Green. Pass to Jones. Here's Conchar for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Left side, Paul. Out to Bridges. 3-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And the Suns lead by 11.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Clark. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. The offensive rebound. Ayton. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Clark. Back to Morant. Fires for 3. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now here's Booker. Ayton with a screen. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Ayton. Paul's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Pass to Crowder. Now Bridges takes the three. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
The drive by Paul on the wing. Crowder beyond the arc. That one is off. For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. The 3 from Bane, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Booker with it. Checked by Brooks. Morant against Paul. Crowder with a screen. Reverses. And it's blocked by Clark. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. On the wing, Bane. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Now Booker. Crowder, a screen on Brooks. Now Crowder, three-pointer. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. And the Suns lead by 12.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Suns.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And what a huge performance it was for Chris Paul.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. From deep three-point range. And the Suns get another 3.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Morant with it. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and...
out in their very best. And it's the Suns to start out. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Phoenix grabs the miss. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And Minnesota has possession. The Suns getting the bucket. Russell kicks to Gobert. Out to Russell. The shake. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Now the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Crowder with the steal. Paul dishes to Bridges. Russell against Paul. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on D'Angelo Russell. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
And Russell gets it to go.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Takes a step back. To the inside. The kick out to Crowder. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists tonight. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He said that one problem with this team is the shot blocking. He said we've got to play unselfishly, make the extra pass to punish defenders for rotating over, and above all, we have to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Kevin?
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
Yeah, they can't beat these guys with blind luck and talent. They're going to have to outthink them.
Now Booker, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Booker finds 8. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Paul. Passes it to Bridges. They get it again. And Ayton stays with it.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Edwards against Booker. Edwards passes to Towns. So looking it over. Will it go? And it's good on the way in. Russell's got 7.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
The shot's good from Paul.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Suns moving the ball around. Ayton kicks to Paul. Back to Ayton. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Bridges outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Bridges with the board.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Paul passes to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. Another three for Phoenix.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Here's McDaniels, banked in off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Phoenix leading by 14. Back to Booker. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Gobert dishes to Russell. Back to Gobert. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Phoenix feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the dominant backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And Gobert kicks to Edwards from downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Booker in the corner. Paul outside, down low. Towns with the steal. Edwards against Booker. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Bridges with the steal. It's stolen by Edwards. Inside. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. This one for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Booker with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's the 3. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul. Booker's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Suns. And they double up Russell. Gobert finds Edwards. Back to Gobert. Takes it off the glass.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it could still be tough to stop.
Bridges outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Russell, no luck.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The defense cannot give Paul any airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Edwards can't hit. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. And it's Phoenix's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Paul kicks to Booker. Beyond the arc. Gobert pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Uncovered. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Ayton a screen on Edwards. Booker with no one around. Not going to go that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Towns finds McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. McDaniels got 5.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Paul passes to Ayton. And the wide open shot from Crowder. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Stolen by McDaniels. Fast break, Minnesota. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And there's the pass to Booker. Fades away. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards kicks to Towns. Out to Russell. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Gobert in the corner. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Crowder from outside. The shot will not fall. And through the first half, up 3 minutes out of
The Suns, 39. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Jay Crowder has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Offensive rebound. In the corner, it's Bridges. Bangs home the trifecta. Bridges has got the first bucket of the third here for Phoenix.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
McDaniels in the post. He's guarded by Booker. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. No one covering. Booker's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Suns.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
In the corner, Crowder with it from past the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Edwards. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. Passes it to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Here's McDaniels. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Paul, right side, launches it. And it's Russell with the rebound. To the middle, it's tipped. Crowder with the steal. On the wing, Booker. McDaniels defending. Crowder a screen on Edwards. Shoots it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he's good on the second. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Russell passes to Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. For Phoenix, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Outside, Russell. To the inside, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
2 minutes.
Edwards against Booker. Over to the wing. Here's Ayton. Off target from three-point range. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Deep 2 from Russell. Here's Towns. Gobert trying to get open. And it's Towns missing. Phoenix controlling this game. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Great positioning on the putback.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Shamet kicks to Lee. Misses off the right iron. Minnesota shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Johnson with a screen on Edwards. Johnson outside. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. He dishes it to Russell. A rebound by Johnson.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
On the wing, Lee. Back to Johnson. Knocked away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Gobert with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Gobert the pass to Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. 20 seconds left in the third. The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Paul surveying the floor. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. For 3, Booker. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Deep 2 from Russell.
And the length and quick feet allow Bridges to match up defensively against almost anyone on.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Pass to McDaniels. To the paint, Crowder with the steal. On the wing, Bridges. McDaniels defending. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Phoenix leading by 23. Booker finds Paul. Ayton wide open. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Russell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Bridges passes to Paul. Pass to Ayton. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Booker. The three. Another three for Phoenix.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Bridges misses.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more often times than not.
And that one drops for him.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The pass to Ayton. All alone. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And that's 11 points for DeAndre Ayton. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Booker against Edwards. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Back to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Good on the triple. Booker's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Suns.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Edwards drives in, and he lays it straight in.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Russell against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Right wing. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
For three, Booker. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards passes to Towns, and a missed layup.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Booker against Edwards. Ayton up top. Bridges kicks to Crowder. And the 3-ball is good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
It's Crowder on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Suns. To the middle, stolen by McDaniels. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards dishes to Towns. Booker against Edwards. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
The drive by Paul. So it's the Suns winning easily here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they...
Hoops. I'm Brian Anderson. Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. Morant with the bucket.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And they double up Edwards. Pass to Towns. Towns on a screen. Here's McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
With the tip, it's good on the putback.
Intelligent play by Bane. He gets the board and quickly sends it back.
To the inside, Gobert. Morant grabs a miss. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. With the drive, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Edwards finds Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Edwards. Another shot. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Morant, the pass to Brooks. It's blocked by Gobert. The finish. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Jackson with a screen on Russell. Here's Morant. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Edwards. Stolen by Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Towns. He nails it, and we're tied.
And just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Gobert finds Russell. Oh, Adams with the block.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Crafty move, and Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Memphis, the rebound. From deep, Bane. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
And it's Russell on the drive. Edwards against Bane. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Brooks from outside. He's off on that one. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Outside Morant. There's the triple. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Russell, he can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Morant. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. The 3, and And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
I think consistency from three is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. "20 seconds left in the opening quarter. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, stolen by Morant. Pass to Brooks. Back to Bain. Jackson outside. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. On the wing, Brooks. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Towns finds Russell. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Russell. From deep. The rebound by Jackson. Brooks, right side. Morant with it. Guarded by Russell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, John Rose.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Aldama's checked in for Adams, and it's Jones in for Ja Morant. And he makes the first.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Memphis leading. Outside Jones. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. From behind the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. Inside. Clock at 4. Here's Gobert. With 1 on the clock. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Jackson on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And then Russell with the dunk.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Jones up top, guarded by Russell. Jackson on the wing. On the wing, Jones. The three is up. Some solid defense from Russell. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Gobert. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
They need this. Bain, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Jones misses.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Towns passes to Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Shoots. Stolen by Russell. And stolen by Jones. There's 57 seconds left in the second period. Bain, the pass to Jones. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Russell, double team. The kick out to Edwards. Gobert passes to Russell. Bain with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Jones, up and over Russell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First one falls for him.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Adams checked in for Memphis. Outside for Brooks. Six to shoot. Back to Jackson. Driving to the basket. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. And they're on the break. Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
With or without the ball, Russell's versatility in the open floor creates mismatches.
And so that's the end of the first half. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the court for Memphis. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the one. It's Edwards with a drive. And that one good. Edwards got 10 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Stolen by Bain. Gobert against Morant. Clark outside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. In transition, here they come. Oh, wow!
He went
way up.
Goodness. With that long reach, Towns picks it, then has the awareness to get the ball up the floor.
Kicks it out to Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And that one falls for Jackson.
Shooting for Memphis, Jaren Jackson.
That one's no good.
We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Free throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's Morant. 13 points in the game. And the basket by Towns.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Kicks it out to Clark. Into the lane. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got his second bucket of the game.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
And it's Morant missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Outside Russell. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Outside for Brooks. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Russell finds Towns. Now Edwards, guarded by Bane. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 12. For Memphis, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Morant, the pass to Clark. Buries it from 3. Clark's got 5 now.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Here's Russell. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Yep, that one goes. McDaniels gotten 4 this quarter.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And stolen by Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bane. And Edwards slams it in.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
McDaniels with it, guarded by Morant. Outside McDaniels. Down low. Here's Gobert. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 10 points for him.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
From deep, Morant. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Memphis has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Russell from outside. The shot, no good. And Memphis taking it the other way down. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
Here's Russell, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Yeah, love when Russell attacks defenses, charging with tenacity and making them compromise.
Both shots good from the strike. Pass to Jackson from 13. The shot misses. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's most... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Counted good. Edwards has got 10 points here in the second half. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Clark. McDaniels with the rebound.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Yeah, he just established his position and stands firm. That's how you earn your rebound, with strong, solid technique.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. The 3 from Bain. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves shooting 71%. Their offenses look unstoppable all game long. Russell, it's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the dunk by Jackson.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And he gets the bucket. Edwards has got 18 points now here in the second half.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Good work defensively by Brooks. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Edwards. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Back to Bain. To the paint. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
And then Morant with the dunk!
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Russell, that's good.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Three-pointer Brooks on target from range.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Jackson gets the bucket.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Morant. Four on the clock. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was in...
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For